And so I'm going to close out with 4 spiritual growth gaps. 4 spiritual growth gaps. 4 misconceptions that keep us from growing spiritually. Okay, the first one is the knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. I don't know how to grow. I don't know how to grow in my walk with God. And this one, guys, is really on the church more than it is on any individual. It's on the church. Many churches have had this system where they lead someone to Christ, they baptize them, they give them a brand new Bible, and they say, here, read the book of John, and now good luck to you. I hope your Christian life goes well. And they drop the ball. And that's as far as that goes. I led them to Christ, and then good luck to you, and they leave it all up to you to grow. And so you don't know how to grow, the knowledge gap. And that was us until a few years ago. Until we discovered a men's and women's discipleship group by Robbie Gallaty that we're doing right now. And people are getting so much out of that. And they're growing. They're growing in their knowledge of the Word. They're growing in their relationship with God. And I'm so thankful that we found that. Because we know what to do with you now that we've baptized you. We know how to develop you and help you grow. So the knowledge gap. Number 2 is the assumption gap. The assumption gap. I assume that I will grow automatically. Many people do that. They do that with their spiritual walk with God. They assume that it'll just be an automatic. Much like when we were growing up and our bodies just grew automatically, right? You didn't have to tell your body to do anything. It just grew automatically, right? And I'm just amazed at how tall Josiah has gotten. And he's our 4-year-old. And I'm just amazed at how fast he's growing, and he is far outpacing the other 2. And sorry, Christian Eliana, you got daddy's short genes. Looks like Josiah got the tall genes, and he's going to way outgrow me or any of you probably. I came into the living room, saw him laying on the couch the other day. I thought it was Christian. I mean, that's how big he's gotten. I was like, what in the world? That's Josiah, right? And some of you remember the story where when I was in junior high, I told you this story before where my mom used to keep the cereal up on this high cabinet. And I used to have to pull a chair over and climb up on a chair and then open the cabinet and get the cereal out. And I was just so short all my days. I still am, but I just thought, man, I'm going to be short forever. I'm never going to grow. And I remember the day when I pulled the chair over there and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I think I might be able to reach that without the chair. So sure enough, I got on my tippy toes and I was able to barely open the cabinet and grab the cereal. And I was like, yes, I'm not going to be short for the rest of my life. I am going to grow. This is good. But many of us subconsciously think that our spiritual growth is going to happen just like our bodies, just automatically. Right? And I don't have to do anything. It's just going to happen. And it doesn't. That's a bad assumption. The assumption gap. I gave my life to Christ, but I haven't really seen a change. Listen, the extraordinary life is not automatic.
Amen.
The extraordinary life, the beyond the norm life, it doesn't happen automatically. It's going to take growing spiritually, and we have to be intentional. The third spiritual growth gap is the expectation gap. And this is, I thought it would be easier than this. I expected the expectation gap. I expected that it would be easier than this. And it turns out it's actually not as easy as I thought it was going to be. You know, some people think that just because they become a Christian that God is going to wave his magic wand and he's going to fix everything that's ever been bad in your life. He's going to just erase all of the bad habits that you've developed over a lifetime. And he's going to just magically wave his wand and fix all of your relationships. He's going to wave his magic wand and he's going to make you financially blessed, and it's all just going to happen, you know, right away. And I want to ask people, you know, they say, well, I gave that Christianity thing a chance and it didn't work for me. I'm like, really? Well, how long did you give it? And, well, a good 2 or 3 months. Really? You gave God a whole 2 or 3 months to fix a lifetime of bad habits. Okay, right. Sure. You didn't really give God much of a chance then, did you? It takes longer than that. I don't know any successful person spiritually who thinks spiritual growth comes quickly and becoming a spiritual giant is easy. I don't know anyone who's successful in their spiritual walk that thinks that way. And so we need to have better expectations, more realistic expectations.